Hey guys, just wanted to show you. This is, if you're new to Scribeware, this is kind of a unique thing where we use bulleted lists. We sort of call it gunny sacking. It's really a fabulous way to report on things like roofs, siding, decks, electrical issues where, you have a single system like the roof and there's a whole bunch of different repair items needed to it, and even maybe observations you want to make that aren't repair items. So if you are familiar with Scribeware, you probably use this a lot. I want to show you editing one of these. So what I did to make this comment is I hit this box that this is a newer composition roof, but that repairs are needed. So it gives me a repair item here, and it's basically, this was what populated with that comment. Let's get rid of all these bullets weren't there. So this is what populated. I dropped a bunch of pictures in, and then I hit this button up here, and that makes a bulleted list of all my photo captions. The thing that's nice about this is when your inspection process becomes out in the field, using the mobile app, snapping a picture, using voice to text to simply caption the defect. The dryer vent got lifted here and the cracked this cap, the roof anchor cover is missing, there's some peaking shingles, and there's a vent flashing that's not properly seated. There was so anyway, I'd come in and I had made this, and I thought I was done with it, and then I was going through editing because I did all that on the mobile app. You can hit this little button on the mobile app, and then back in the office editing, and I realized, man, there's actually the most important one I forgot to put in there. So, and I can resequence this photo. I'm going to drag it to the top. So now I've got all the little defects that I found with the roof. I put my cursor here. I make the list again. And you can do, if you want, this is so fast to make a really good comment. You can edit some things. So this one's really bothered the client. This was a 1-year anniversary inspection. So I might go and put this one in red, and that sort of emphasizes that. A number of peaking shingles were noted. These may not be worth correcting now. That's kind of true. So this would be, if you read this, this is, a comment you can add that is adding a layer of detail but not making a big deal out of it. So a number of peaking shingles were noted on the south face of the roof. These may not be worth correcting now, but make shingles more vulnerable to wind damage over time. So the nice thing is you don't have to call that a repair item or not, right? Here's the picture we're dealing with, these peaking shingles, and I don't love that. Is it worth trying to fix that at this point? Probably not. And so how a lot of people do reports with other softwares is write these individual repair items on there or not, and you're stuck with this conundrum of like, well, should I call this out or shouldn't I? It's a lot easier using this technique. Like once you find a couple things like this that you want to really fuss about, well, you can throw in some little stuff. And I'll even said this might not be worth fixing, but I'm recommending getting a roofer out, and here's a bunch of the things I noted. It sort of takes you out as an inspector of having to make sort of the final call on a bunch of things when you can use this gunny sacking technique. So anyway, I hope this video helps. It shows you using this bullets to photo captions to bullets feature, and really emphasizing the technique in Scribeware that's a bit unique, where we use a general statement, and then that's this part, and then follow it up with these specific gunny sacked details, and then at the bottom make a nice recommendation. Recommend getting a roofer out. I hope the video helps. Cheers.